in Hamilton for second round action in Pool C. It's the Wildcats and the Vikings next. Hello everyone, my name is Joe Soyson. Let's take a look at our starting goaltenders. For the Vikings, it's Patrick Bartaszak. He made 26 saves in round one. And for the Wildcats, it's Ati Engren, one of 3 goalies with a shutout in round one. Vikings in the white, Wildcats in the blue, and we are underway here in round 2 of Pool C. Vikings win the opening faceoff. Nagoy weaves his way into the offensive zone with a quick wrister, and Engren gets his glove on it and holds on for a faceoff. If you're looking for the keys to tonight's matchup for the Vikings, it's about shots on goal. In the first round, they had 7 shots on goal in the first period and 6 shots on goal through the next 2. This offense has to do better. And for the Wildcats, focus on number 96, Damian Brunner. He had 3 assists in round 1. Good things happened when he was on the ice. Sturck trying to move this puck through. Rask forces him off, and Nagoy comes up with the loose puck at center ice. Rask steals the bounce pass. Varakis is leveled at center ice, and he is down, slow to get up. The pass across is stolen away. Rask now comes up with it. Turns to the boards for the Wildcats. Centering for Thorell. Moved it out in front. Bartaszak made the save. Now at the point. Quincy's blast is deflected off by Bartaszak. Nagoy kicks it to the corner. Up now to Sturck. Sturck moves it forward up to Ulmer. Across to Oles. The captain turning along the boards. Double teamed there. And quickly pinched off the puck. Svoboda now. Face-off circle through the middle. Wrister, he scores! Svoboda gives the Wildcats the early lead. This is the dangerous second line that had the majority of the goals for the Wildcats in round 1. Svoboda nails his second of the season, and that's just too much space, too much room. And what a shot. You see him just snipe the corner glove side on Bartaszak. And with that, Hamilton has an early lead. Not even 4 minutes into the game, or just about 4 minutes into the game, I should say. And they come up with the ensuing faceoff. Forster is forced off the puck there. Vikings come up with it. Long pass up to Lurg. He is flattened off the puck. Brunner now with it. Enters the zone. Gets by 1. Across to Svoboda. Shot is saved by Bartaszak, and the rebound is corralled. Here's another look at that chance by Svoboda. He is one of the shooters on this team that you have to watch out for. This second line of Svoboda, Earl, and Brunner accounted for 2 of the 3 goals that the Wildcats scored in round 1. Mario Maki with the quick shot. The rebound, they score! And just like that, the Wildcats are up 2-0. This is just poor rebound control. And Radek Duda is able to just capitalize on this one. You see Mario Maki's got all the space in the world, and this rebound kicks out right to 2 Wildcat forwards. No one's there to get a stick on it on the other side of the net. Bartaszak's either got to take better positioning, or a defender's got to get their stick on the puck on that rebound. But right now, all the momentum in favor of the home team. 2 early goals and still 15 minutes remain here in the first period. Hedden trying to force this puck through. Cannot do so. Duda comes up with the puck. Duda leaves it for Forrester. Mario Maki turns to the middle. Keen's shot is blocked. D'Agostini comes up with the loose puck. Carries it forward. Protecting in the corner. Forced off, and we will have a whistle as that puck got centered at the last minute. But a penalty coming here to D'Agostini. Looks like he will go to the box for tripping. We will get a look at the Wildcats power play. Face-off is forked to Lewis. And the Vikings are able to clear. Flattened behind the play. Earl is able to receive the pass and another huge hit. The Vikings responding to the offensive aggression with some physical play, trying to slow the pace down as that slap shot sent wide of the net. And they are able to get it out of the zone. Varakis quickly gets it up to Brunner. Brunner weaves his way through the middle. Gets by one. Has another on him, centering for Earl across the Svoboda. Save made by Bartaszak. And a dangerous opportunity there on the power play. Svoboda looking for his second goal of the day. And you see him there get crunched along the boards by Gilmore. Vikings trying to slow down this offense by upping the physicality. Not letting the Wildcats have much time of possession. They are able to hold the line here. It deflects on off the boards to Bartaszak, but it will be quickly slapped down the ice. Quincy regroups it up to Brunner. Crosses the blue line. Looking for somewhere to go. Rister is saved. Rebound. Bartaszak finds the glove and holds on for a faceoff. Another look at that last shot. Dangerous there. You see two Wildcats in front of the net. And with that, the power play is over. In round one, the Wildcats were 0 for 4 on the power play. And 0 for 5 now overall, as this one was unsuccessful, but they maintained possession here. Rask centering. Forrester at the point. Keane is there. The defensemen pass it back and forth. Now fed down low. Back to the point. Pulio to Rask. He is checked off the puck, and Kvetin comes up with it, and the Vikings are able to clear. Centering for Vistic. Slap shot save by Engren, and he holds on for a faceoff. One of the better chances for the Vikings since those last two goals. But a defensive zone faceoff won by the Wildcats. 11 minutes still remaining here in the first period. Centering for Pulio. Slap shot saved by Bartaszak. Ulmer comes up with the rebound and dumps it around the boards. Vikings are there. Oles finds Ulmer. Back to Oles. Across to Sturk. Oles gets by one. Sturk was hit behind the play. Comes up with the puck now. And some quick passing back and forth for the Vikings, trying to create some space. Ulmer finds Whitco in front. Ulmer was there. Sturk tries to send one on, but Keane gets a stick on it, and the Wildcats escape. Centering for Rask. Back to Hummel. Across. Hummel sends it down low to Rask in the corner. Centering. Now turning towards the boards. Forked onto the point. Sturk comes up with the steal. And his line mate goes for a change. He gets it to Saigon. Saigon centering pass is forked away. Mariamaki comes up with this puck and carries it forward. Mariamaki, one-timer. Broken stick on the shot. And the Vikings head the other way. Centering pass again stolen away. Mariamaki with great hustle to get back and stop that pass. Duda is forced off the puck here. It's held in. Quincy now to Varakis. Duda centers and gets it back now. Mariamaki with a chance to shoot. There's the shot, and Bartaszak finds the glove save. This third line going to work, answering the bell. They took a couple of hits here. You see in front, Mariamaki takes that shot, but it allows Duda that wrister opportunity. But Bartaszak was there to answer that shot. 7:20 remaining here. Wildcats again with the puck. Loose in front. Lewis comes up with it. Dangerous chance there. Nastasiak now across for Perkovic. Back to Nastasiak. He is checked off the puck temporarily. His centering pass is forked away. Nastasiak gets it back to the point. Lewis to Wesley. Perkovic is there. Back to Wesley. He is checked at the point. Gets it across to Lewis. Now gets it back. Lewis backhands it to Perkovic. Now to Smith. Smith turning in front. Slap shot saved by Engren. Loose there for a moment, but closes his legs and gets the face-off. Vikings trying to get anything going here offensively, already behind 2 goals and just under 6 minutes remaining here in the opening period. Vistic across to Lurg. Back to Nagoy. Lurg gets by 1. Gilmore across to K-Vetten. Now back to the point. Nagoy sends it down low to Lurg. Lurg is checked off the puck by Hadfield. And the Wildcats quickly head the other way. Brunner weaves wide. And a whistle coming here. It's going to be on Portland. And we will have another Wildcats power play. Nagoy is going to go for tripping there. It looked like Brunner had a shot. And the tripping denied him of that opportunity. 2 shots on the first power play, but the Wildcats are 0 for 5 on the season. Earl sends it back to Hadfield. Centering for Brunner, couldn't turn on it. Hadfield across. Keene is there. He is hassled. Gets it back to Brunner. Wildcats hold the zone. Earl across to Keene. Now to Brunner. Back to the point. Centering stolen by Saigon and quickly slapped down the ice. Past the goaltender, so Hadfield will recover it along the boards. Svoboda on the stretch pass. Keeps it wide. Centering chance in front. I believe Bartozak got a stick on it. Keene now. Centering, deflected down in. Lewis wrists it out of the zone. Svoboda sends it up with 30 seconds remaining here on the power play. Centering through to Earl now. Wrister is saved. Lewis finds the rebound and floats this one down the ice. And that will effectively kill off the Wildcats' second power play of the night. Hadfield now up to Brunner. Brunner sends it back to Hadfield. The pass back was poked away for a moment. Now Brunner circling. Finds Mariamaki. Stolen away here at the point. Nagoy out of the box. He is forced off the puck here by the defender. It's loose in front for a moment. It finds its way to Keene. Up to Duda. Gets by 1. Through the middle. Wrister is saved by Bartozak. A dangerous chance. Denied by the Vikings goaltender. And so with 1:45, we will have another Vikings defensive zone face-off. Bartozak has been tested this period. And so far has let in 2. But aside from the early start, he has looked good. Varakis to Quincy. Now fed down low. Mariamaki is forced off the puck here. Along the boards, Sturk comes up with it. Sturk enters the zone. 2-on-2. Pass through the middle. Oles with the shot. And Engren makes the save. This is a couple of chances now for the Vikings that they've had. Chances to shoot, and Engren has just cut the angle down so much that all these shots are just hitting him in the chest. Centering for Sturk. Forked on there to Engren. Off the defender's stick, it slowly rolled to the goalie. And so he will just hold on for a face-off. Both starting lines are out there. Pulio to take this face-off against Ulmer. Ulmer wins it for the Vikings. They're able to hold the zone, but Pulio checks Ulmer off the puck in the corner, and the Wildcats head the other way. This is Rask with the puck, dumping it around the boards. Whitco is there to send it back to Carson. short time remaining. Can the Vikings get one more shot off? Across to Ulmer, back, the one-timer is saved, and that is how the period will end. An early start for Hamilton. Can they ride it out? They're up 2-0 over the Vikings when we come back, second period action after the break. Welcome back to Hamilton for the second period. The Wildcats are up 2-0. They took an early lead in the first period, and the Vikings played a physical rest of the game to slow down the offense. And despite going 0 for 2 on the power play, the Wildcats maintained the lead. Another penalty coming up here is a huge hit there in open ice. Means that the Vikings are going to go on the power play, 2 minutes for hooking, and it's going to be on Pulio. Easy call here to make. You see the stick come up, and the player lose the puck, and so with that, we get a look at the Vikings power play. The Vikings were 0 for 1 in round 1 on the power play. Hoping to improve upon it today. Kvetten with some room. That shot is saved by Engren. Ulmer working his way out in front, loose on the post. Engren finds it and holds on for a face-off. The Vikings pushing the pace here on offense. You see the early chance. Kvetten just using the space given to him to work his way out in front. Tries to sneak that one far post. Kind of a lower shot, but just above the leg pad. But well played by Engren. Defensive zone face-off. Won by the Wildcats, and they're able to clear the zone. Nagoy enters the zone now for the Vikings. Carson feeds it down in front. They score! What a beauty of a pass! And Michael Nagoy cuts the lead in half. And this is what happens when you are on the power play and have so much space. The defenders of the Wildcats just allow so much room, and this is just the classic give and go. Nagoy feeds it to the middle, cuts immediately to the net. Defender doesn't get back in time, and Nagoy has a tap in on the backside of the net. And just like that, the lead is cut in half here early in the second period. Vikings win the ensuing faceoff. Ulmer works his way down low. Nagoy centers for Sturk. Loose in front. Svoboda comes up with it. Had the first goal of the game. Trying to get his line working. Vistic steals the puck away. Up to Sturk. Across, his pass is stolen away. Brunner is there. Now up to Earl. Earl is double teamed now in the corner. Centering pass. Olez left it for Bartaszak and holds on for a faceoff. An interesting note for both of the goaltenders. You'll be seeing a lot of them in the Finnish Elite League, otherwise known as the LIIGA. As you saw an early chance there for the Wildcats. But both of these goaltenders recently signed with teams in the Finnish Elite League, but have yet to play against each other. Vikings with the puck. Gilmore working his way through the middle. Kvetten with the backhander. Engren finds it and holds on for a faceoff. An interesting shot selection there by Kvetten. Got the puck in front, and you thought he might turn to do a wrister, but instead he goes backhand. Tried to find the corner, and Engren made the stop. Now it's Sent up the boards, now back to the point. Lurg to Whitko. Back to Lurg. Whitko holds the line and sends it down in. Varakis is hassled. And the forecheck of the Vikings goes to work. Centering pass, missed everybody. Kvetin is there. Another centering pass. Quincy corrals that one. And the Wildcats are able to exit the zone. Julio to Thorell. Thorell is checked off by Saigon. It's held in the zone. Saigon now is able to clear it up to Kvetin. Kvetin trying to make a move. Saigon loses the puck. And Carson cannot hold the line, and so we will have an offsides. Hummel to take this face-off against Saigon. With 14:35 to go here in the second period. Carson gets by one up to Saigon. Now to D'Agostini. D'Agostini is double-teamed along the boards. It's still loose. He comes up with it. There's the shot wide of the net. Centering for Saigon. Carson slap shot deflected, and Engren makes the save. Engren has been tested this period. The Wildcats are having trouble clearing the zone. And you see there the big hit by Duda to try and generate some space after they gave up the puck behind the play. Ulmer now leaves it for Sturk. That shot looked like it might have hit the defender's stick and deflected wide. Sturk with the slap shot, hits a body in front. Oles turns, he hits the side of the net. Engren bats it to the corner. Tucker is there for the Wildcats, up to Mariamaki. It's 2-on-2 the other way. Mariamaki weaving, shoots. Bartazak makes the save. One of the better chances for the Wildcats this period. But here's another look at the Vikings offense. You see that chance in front hit a body, and Oles is just trying to find a way to put that puck on net. And instead he hits the side. And a defensive zone faceoff is won here by the Vikings. Oles enters the zone. Sturk is there in the middle. He is forced off the puck. It's kicked to the boards. Chase is there. Two players apiece working at this puck. Hadfield trying to clear it. Chase and Hadfield eventually are able to work this puck up to Lang. Lang gets it back. Rister sent wide of the net. Lewis leaves it for Wesley. Long pass up. Now Perkovic enters the zone. Trying to stay wide, centering for Lewis. His wrister never made it through. Keane got a stick on it, and Svoboda enters the zone now for the Wildcats. He's pinched off by Smith, who sends it across for Lewis and up to Nastasiak. Nastasiak loses the puck there to Brunner. Never saw him coming, and Earl now carries it. Earl with a slap shot. Bartazak fights that one off. Earl now centering for Brunner. The backhander is forced away. Smith carries it for the Vikings. Centering for D'Agostini. Lost it back to Nagoy. Got by one. And that shot was poked away at the last second. Never made it through cleanly. Wildcats get it back. Quincy down low. Fed back to him. Slap shot wide of the net. Nagoy comes up with this rebound. Long pass up the boards to D'Agostini. Has some room in the middle. Slap shot hit a body. And Varakis sends it around the board. Saigon slap shot one-timer loose in front. Earl is there. Off of Engren's save. Varakis up to Pulio. Back to Varakis. Centering one-timer. Bartazak with the quick glove save. 8:09 to go here in the second period. And a couple of chances both ways. Some missed opportunities for the Wildcats. That's two slap shots. One by Quincy and another one by the third line earlier, where they just could not put it between the pipes. And the Vikings win another defensive zone faceoff. Lurg, running out of room here, sends it back to the point. That centering pass is stolen away by Rask, and he will work his way up through the middle. Now weaves his way outside. Pass off the boards to Brunner. Now back to the point. Can't dump it down in. It's forced out of the zone. K-Vetton comes up with it. Has some room to work with. He's forced outside. Now works his way back in. K-Vetton's backhand is easily saved by Engren. Not a lot of speed on that shot, but K-Vetton comes back up with it. Now sends it back to the point. Gets it back. Centering one-timer save. Lerg tries to put one on net, but runs out of room. Back to the point. K-Vetton leaves it. Whitco is checked off the puck by Rask, and the Wildcats come up with a clear. 6 minutes to go here in the second period. Forced out of the zone. Thorell cannot control the puck. Gets by a defender. Now carries it in. Face-off circle down low. Weaving behind the net. That pass forced to the point. Hummel sends it to Keane. Across to Thorell. Loose in front for Hummel. Deflected, and Bartizak makes the save. Both of these goalies having to make some beautiful saves. Here's another look at that one-timer. Through a body, Engren is able to track that puck and have the positioning to shut down that rebound for Lerg. And the Vikings win their third defensive zone faceoff in a row. Oles with a wrister blocked in front. Hassled there is Ulmer. Centering it, Keane is there, and so is Oles. Loose on the side of the net, and Engren gets a glove on it and holds on. 4 minutes, 30 seconds remaining here in the second period. Ulmer to take this face-off against Hummel. Vikings win it. Nagoy to Vistic. Back to Nagoy. Back to Vistic. Sent down low, centering for Oles. Across Sturk, wrister save made by Engren. And this starting line for the Vikings, trying to get their offense going here, hasn't had a whole lot of success since early in round one. Sturk comes up with the puck. His pass is forked back down low. Duda comes up with it, up to Keane. Back to Forrester, now up to Mario Maki. Some quick passing leads to a 3-on-2. Mario Maki's shot is saved. It is dumped down the ice. There was a player there, but he could not get a stick on it, and that is how we will get an icing call. Some brilliant passing led to this chance for Mario Maki. He's got plenty of room to shoot, and he tried to put it glove side on Bartizak, but didn't get a whole lot of raise on the puck or lift on the puck, and the Wildcats finally win an offensive zone faceoff. Worked his way through the middle, laying, lost it at the point. Oles steals it away. 2-on-2 if he hurries, but he is forced off the puck there by the Wildcats defense, and he is hassled all the way back to his own zone. Hedden now floats this puck down in. Hadfield working from behind the net. Lost it along the boards. D'Agostini across to Lewis. Back to D'Agostini in front for Ulmer. The save is made by Engren. That's a couple of chances for D'Agostini and Ulmer, but they have had no luck thanks to the work of Ati Engren. Saigon hassled in the corner. D'Agostini with the puck sends it back down low for him, and he is tripped along there. That's going to be a penalty, and so the Vikings will have their second power play of the game. Robbie Earl going to the box with 1:15 to go in the period. Earl had the empty net goal in round one to give the Wildcats a 3-0 victory. He goes to the box here. Vikings' only goal this game has been on the power play, and that is going to be a delay of game penalty, so we will get a 5-on-3 power play. I mean, you got to find a way to hit the glass there. There's no other way to say it. Forrester, just trying to clear the zone, gets too much loft on the puck, And so Hummel, the only forward out there for the Wildcats, off the slap shot saved by Engren. Hummel along the boards. Kvetten centers it. Lurg is there turning and shooting, and Engren makes the save. Fed down low. Ulmer with a chance in front, and Engren shuts it down. Dumped down the boards. 30 seconds remain here in the second period. Hummel comes up with the puck. Hummel loses the puck here off the poke check, but Varakis gets it at center ice. Dumped down into the corner. Short time here. Wesley finds Kvetten up to Lurg. Do they have time for one more shot? Lurg sends one on, and Engren with another save at the buzzer. The second period belongs to the Vikings. They are able to cut the Wildcats' lead in half thanks to the power play. And when we come back, the Vikings will continue their 5-on-3 power play. It's 2-1 here in Hamilton. Welcome back to the CPHL, where the Wildcats lead after 2 periods, 2-1. But they will start this third period on the penalty kill. 5-on-3 power play for the Vikings due to a tripping call and a delay of game. Not a lot of time on this 5-on-3, so an early shot here. Engren flashes the glove and stops Lurg. That is shot number 21 for the Vikings. Save number 20 for Engren. 30 seconds remain of this 5-on-3 power play. They lose the faceoff, which will kill some time. Nagoy sends it around the boards. Kvetten is there. Sends it back to Nagoy, up to Lurg. With some room, trying to work his way through the middle. Keane forces him off the puck. Dumps it down the ice. And that will be the last of the 5-on-3 power play as both penalties are released. And the Vikings, after scoring on their first power play, are 0 for 2 on the next. Kvetten turning with the puck. Trying to get it down low. He's pinched off by Brunner. Varakis' pass is stolen away by Ulmer. Across to Kvetten. Couldn't get the shot off. Keane with the body check. And the Wildcats escape a dangerous chance there. Ulmer with the pickpocket. 2-on-2 the other way. Ulmer keeps it wide. Dumped it down in. Kvetten is there. Checked along the boards. That centering pass hit Engren's pad, and he holds on for a face-off. 2:30 into this final period of regulation. A 2-1 game. Varakis to Quincy. Wildcats trying to find a way to ice this game. Thorell's shot is blocked in front. Rask turning. Gets it down low to Thorell, and Bartozak makes the save. And that is shot number 20 for the Wildcats. The shot total's pretty even. Face-offs at the end of 2 were 13-9 in favor of the Vikings. That shot high over the net. Wildcats maintain possession here. Quincy to Varakis. The defensive pair pass it back and forth. Quincy is forced off the puck here. Loose at the face-off circle. Pulio is there. Now sent down low. Pulio back to the point. Pulio tries to get it back. The Vikings, D'Agostini gets it away from one, takes a hit for it, but Hedden finds Nagoy, and the Vikings are able to get into the offensive zone. Hedden leaves it for D'Agostini with a wrister, and they score! D'Agostini and Hedden. This game is tied with 15 minutes to go. Off a wacky deflection. I think Hedden's stick broke off this deflection. Here's the look And that's exactly what happened. D'Agostini's got the room for the wrister. It hits head and stick. The stick breaks off the shot. And the shot just floats in behind Engren. A similar goal was scored in round 1 by the Pirates. A slap shot hit somebody in front and fell in the net behind the goaltender. I'm not sure Engren saw it after it hit head and stick, but the Vikings will take them any way they come. And so with that, it is a tied game with just inside 15 minutes remaining now. Wildcats with the puck. They have not scored since the first period. Hadfield across to Tucker. Slap shot deflected and Bartaszak makes the save. Lewis gets kicked on net there. Duda is flattened behind the net. Lewis gets the pass from the goaltender. Nastasiak is able to clear the zone, but he is pinned along the bench boards. Duda comes up with the puck. Had a goal earlier today, and he is forced off by Lewis. Pass across. Carson trying to protect this puck. Does so and gets it up to Perkovic. Perkovic trying to weave through. Centering pass. Engren makes the stop, and the Wildcats quickly get it up the ice. Earl moves in. Weaves wide, now working behind the net, centering to the point. Keane's shot is blocked in front. Lurg finds the puck. Turning at the face-off circle, gets it to Whitco, gets it back to Lurg in front. Carson now, that slap shot off the stick of Engren, and Tucker carries it up to Brunner. Brunner with a quick wrister that Bartaszak is able to find and hold on to for a face-off. Well, ever since the first period, the Vikings have just been battling back the whole game. And you can feel that little bit of momentum starting to shift in their favor. But the Wildcats trying to defend their home ice, as Keane is going to be whistled here for an offsides. An interesting development of the CPHL. The road team in round 1 only ever lost 3 games. But the Wildcats were one of the few home teams to win in round 1. Whitco centering pass. Forrester stole that one away, but they cannot clear the zone. Gilmore feeds it back to Carson, to Whitco. Whitco works his way down low. That pass is forced off by Chase. Loose in front for a moment. Can't come up with the puck. Chase and Gilmore hassling each other. And finally, Chase gets it to Forrester. And the Wildcats are able to clear. Chase through the middle. Top of the face-off circle. Kept it wide. Lost it to Carson for a moment. And eventually loses the puck completely in the Vikings. Oles now has it, top of the face-off circle, got by one, with some room, wrister is saved by Engren, and he holds on for a face-off. Under 9 minutes to go here in regulation. We have yet to see an overtime period in round 2. Quincy loses the puck, but the Wildcats do win the faceoff and are able to corral it. Thorell feeds it back to Rask. Takes it wide, trying to set up the offense. Rask weaves his way in. The save is made. Nagoy quickly deals it up to Oles. Across to Ulmer. Here's a chance for Sturk. Wrister is saved by Engren, and he holds on for a faceoff. Rask has had a couple of chances today, but he has not had any luck on Bartaszak. As you see there, he has the lane from the corner to get on in. Believed he tried to beat Bartaszak short side there, but good positioning by the Vikings goaltender. Now the Wildcats win another faceoff. One-timer Stick broken on the shot. An unfortunate sequence there, but the Vikings will take it and head the other way. Ulmer's wrister hits the post. Pulio now trying to center it. Vistic with the steal. Vistic loses it here, but a whistle coming. This one's going to be on the Wildcats. This is Pulio's second penalty of the game, and a big one here. If this isn't called, he's almost got a breakaway the other way. But with that, the Vikings have their fourth power play of the game. They cannot control this face-off, and so it will be lofted down the ice. Vistic is there. Gets it across to Wesley, and now up to Cavetten. Back to Vistic. With some space. Leaves it for Ulmer. Back to Vistic. Wrister sent wide of the net. Forced along the boards, out of the zone. Vikings regroup at center ice. Vistic is checked by Asachuk, and the backhander down the ice will kill off half the power play. Wesley to Cavetten. Up to Ulmer. Plenty of room to work with. 3-on-2 if he wants it. Cavetten with the wrister, and the glove saved by Engren. Plenty of space to work with there. A dangerous chance. And Cavetten knows that was a golden opportunity to score, but they could not do it. 5:40 to go. Cavetten's shot is blocked in front and deflected wide. Loose off the corner, and another penalty coming. This one's again going to be on the Wildcats. This one on Varakis specifically. Looks like hooking is the call, and so for 30 seconds, the Vikings will have their second 5-on-3 power play of the game. Ulmer cannot win this face-off, or Gilmore cannot win the face-off, against Hummel, and it is dumped down the ice. Nagoy gets it up. 10 seconds remaining of this 5-on-3 power play. Time for one shot. Carson with some room, leaves it for Sturck. Back to Carson. Slap shot is saved by Engren, and the pass deflected off a defender's skate back to him, and so he holds on for a face-off. That slap shot taken with two bodies in front of him, one of them his own defenseman, really acting as a screen there, but Engren able to make that stop. And still a minute 18 of power play remaining for the Vikings. Just under 5 minutes remaining here in regulation. Puck is forced to the point, lost now to Asachuk, but Carson steals it back. Gets it to Oles, who enters the zone and leaves it for Sturck. Sturck gets by one. Gilmore in front, the save is made. Wildcats can't clear the zone. Gilmore is there. Nagoy's centering pass is stolen by Chase and lofted down the ice. Carson feeds it across. Now back to Nagoy. Back to Carson. Two big hits behind the play. Gilmore leaves it back to Carson. Gilmore centering pass. Forrester is there. It gets by Whitco's skates. Or rather, Carson's skates. And that is the end of the fifth power play for the Vikings. Gilmore trying to center it. Weaves his way through. Loose in front. Keane steals it away. Back to Earl. Back to Keane. Up to Asachuk. Back to Forrester. Up to Brenner. Brenner centered for Keane, deflected on in, and Bardazak is able to find it and hold on for a face-off. 2:32 to go here in regulation. Two big hits here. You see, I believe that was Asachuk behind the play, hitting the Vikings defender into his own player. Vikings can't clear the zone after winning the faceoff. Saigon dumps it around the boards, but Earl is there. Earl centering pass forced away by the defender's stick. Saigon now with the puck. Enters the zone. D'Agostini with some room. Save made. Defender down. Saigon along the boards. Cannot hold the puck. D'Agostini holds the line to Vistic. Sent down in, missed its intended target, and Quincy is there to gather up this loose puck. They are able to clear the zone. Svoboda with a minute remaining here in regulation. Svoboda centering pass. What a play! Defender off a stick there. And somehow it finds its way down the ice. Hedden leaves it for Carson. 42 seconds remaining. Whitco flattened off the puck by Quincy. Center on the boards. Saigon is double teamed there. He comes up with it, but he's forced off by Varakis. Quincy around the boards. And now up to Pulio. Under 30 seconds remaining here in regulation. Svoboda with a chance. Turns to Thorell. Down low. Poked away at the last minute. Pulio turning. Gets it back to the point. Keane back to Pulio. Setting for Svoboda. Save is made. And Bartaszak finds the rebound with 11 seconds remaining. A wacky deflection in front of the net led to this chance. D'Agostini nearly had Engren beat, and Saigon was trying to find that rebound, but Engren stands strong. 11 seconds here separate us from overtime. Can the Wildcats put one home? Centering pass deflected away. Kvetin has the puck. He will carry it forward, but there is no time left. And with that, we are headed to overtime. A well-earned point for both of these teams. The Vikings get one back, and we'll be back with more action after the break. Welcome back to Hamilton for overtime action here between the Wildcats and the Vikings. A quick reminder of our overtime rules. It's a 5-minute period, and the first team to score wins. After the period is over, the game is over. Both teams have earned a point. The winner, if there is one, will earn a second. Wildcats with the puck. One-timer! Save made! No! They score! Off the deflection, the Wildcats win in overtime! And just like that, Hamilton remains undefeated at home. Another look at the one-timer that finds its way in. And that is how our Pool C second round starts. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been a presentation of the CPHL. Our final score here, the Hamilton Wildcats 3, the Portland Vikings 2.